wanted to make a video just giving basic marketing secrets to real estate agents. You know, I have close family members. My mother is one of them. That they are realtors and real estate agents, and some are actually brokers. So I have an idea, a pretty good idea of what is needed. You know, me being in the marketing industry and me having a cousin who's a broker, other cousins who are realtors. They all work for my cousin. And my mother is a real estate agent here locally in Orlando. And, you know, me have running different campaigns and you know, kind of in-depth analysis of campaigns. I've, you know, amassed a knowledge, an inside scoop of what I see real estate agents who are successful, what do they do? And the ones that are struggling, what is it that they aren't doing? So I just want to give make a quick video. So first things first is you got to have take advantage of the free. And I'm sure you've heard this 1,000 times, but most real estate agents aren't taking advantage of the free marketing. And the free marketing is obviously your Facebook, Instagram, and so on and so forth, all social media. And I understand it's hard to keep up with all these different platforms, but my strategy, my advice is pick one. You're already in a platform for your personal life, your social media, what have you. But if you have a Facebook account, make a business Facebook account. It's free. You're not taking advantage of free marketing. And again, it's not like how it used to be before. You can make this account and have access to so many different organic and free exposure to so many different people. But now Facebook wants to charge. And again, I do not agree with boosting campaigns, should I say posts. So I'm not saying that. I'm saying create a independent business account for your social media, separate from your personal account, and run campaigns. First off, for as far as the free portion of it, take advantage of that. And at first, it's going to take a lot of work before you can build up a following, but it takes work. It takes work now. It's not as easy as it used to be. But if you're not taking advantage of the free marketing, you know, it's going to be really difficult. So moving on to more in-depth analysis is you are going to want to run campaigns. And a good strategy that I've seen is something like if, for instance, here in Florida, we have a lot of snowbirds. So you can run campaigns in New York, Canada, wherever you choose. And for instance, I have some family members that are on the west coast of Florida where it's more affordable. Housing is more affordable versus the east coast for the most part. Obviously, there's always exceptions. But so what you could do is run a campaign to people who are over 60, 65. And in your campaign, you can quickly show 2 listings, 3 listings, and mention, are you tired? And you run the campaign in these areas, that age demographic. Say, hey, are you tired of the snow? Are you ready to live the good life? And you can show a listing. You can show a view of the beach or what have you. And this will work anywhere really. You can show them even if you're not by the beach, a nice affordable home or a condo, whatever the case may be, if it's something that's within your area of comfort. So show that in an ad, drop a few dollars, $10, $20, $30, $50, $100, and get some leads. And now you have somebody from, I don't know, New York, wherever it is that you run your campaign, who's maybe interested in relocating to Florida, get away from the cold. And now what you do is in your campaign is you show them what you have to offer, but you don't give them all the information. And you have them show up to a lander, and on your lander, You give them a little bit more information, but then you say, hey, if you want the rest of this information, well, not in those words, but pretty much, hey, contact me, email me or call me. And now you have that open line of communication. So again, you do not have to spend a lot of money. Now, also another ad platform is Google. Google's extremely good, but expensive. And I'm going to point something out to you. If you go on Google, something like real estate agent in whatever town you're in, major town, you're going to find that 9 times out of 10, the top results that say ad, that's who's paying for that, is lead agencies. Why are they paying Google for that lead? Because why? They're making money, obviously. I just don't understand this. I don't know why real estate agents don't take advantage of this. Well, I kind of understand to a degree because it isn't cheap. But you go and they're paying this money. They're paying Google, a couple of $1,000s for each conversion. That's for each lead that comes in and converts. But the thing is, a client, how much is a client worth, right? Average home sale price is about, I think it's gone up now. It's about 300. I forget. It's somewhere around. It fluctuates, but somewhere around 300,000. And now, if you're getting your 3%, obviously, if you're spending 2,000, 2,500 on that lead, it's well worth it. Now, the thing is, you have to pay. You have to invest that money to get a return. But the lead agencies are doing it. A lot of agents are paying that fee, that 30, 35, 40% fee to the lead agency. They're more than happy to pay that money for the lead to Google. And again, it may not even be that much. It depends on because Google, the price depends on the how many different people are bidding on that keyword. So Miami is going to be about that. But now, if you're in a smaller town, obviously you're going to spend a whole lot less. So. But of course, and then the average home price is going to be higher than what I had mentioned compared to Miami. So you have to just weigh all this. But I understand at first you may not want to start with that, but I'm letting you know that most real estate agents aren't taking advantage of that. And that is something that should be entertained. At least run a small campaign on Bing, possibly. People forget about Bing. Bing is another search engine, the second most popular behind Google. So now you have Google and you have Bing. Now besides that, you have you have YouTube ads. So just like you advertise on Google and on Bing, you can advertise for those same keywords. It can be home for sale in whatever is the town you want to market to. Now you can have a video when somebody can be searching on Google for home for sale deals. Let's just say in that town. Then they go to YouTube to go search for whatever they're searching for. I don't know, cat videos on YouTube. And they early in that day or the day before, they had been searching for that home. And now they see an ad because now, remember, Google owns YouTube. So now they'll go and see an ad, 6 seconds, that they have to watch before they watch that cat video. They'll watch a video of you saying, and within those 6 seconds, you're going to say, are you looking for a home in this town? Obviously they were searching it. That's the keyword you're targeting on your ad. Now you're going to say, I have some good deals. You're going to keep it nice and short and sweet, and you're going to dangle that carrot, and you get the objective is you want them to click. If you want more information, contact me. And again, you can show a brief little listing. Contact me, click on the link. If you want more information, they click on the link, they get on your lander, and on your lander you have a short video, a long form advertorial, short form advertorial, whatever you set up, and then obviously the sales funnel is to lead them to contact you, because without that, it's not. If you have no contact with them, then obviously you're not going to convert, and that's where the money is when you convert. So you have all these different ad platforms that are being ignored, and people who are paying attention to it are the lead agencies, and the lead agencies are making tons of money because they're willing to pay that marketing fee, right? That's why they're showing up number one in the ads. Test it out right now. Google it. Now, another thing is real estate agents always say, oh, well, my broker handles marketing. Really? Do they? Are they? Now, there's some brokers that will go and do some marketing, but are they marketing for you? Hey, you specifically. No, they're marketing for their business. And what they do is they share the leads, right? And then you have your broker fee anyway, right? So are they really doing that much for you. Obviously, they want you to be successful because with your success, they're going to be successful. But at the end of the day, they have their own interests in mind. And then I have okay. So then I think that might be a lot of information for already. So the last little piece of information I want to lead with or leave you with is that I keep mentioning Lander. Now, if you don't know what a Lander is, that is when somebody clicks on an ad and they get onto a web page where it's part of the sales funnel, which is the between the ad and the call to action. The call to action is what you want them to do. So on that Lander is a web page. Now, a lot of real estate agents do not have their own website, and I'm sorry, a lot of real estate agents say, "Oh, well, my broker gives me a website." No, the 99% of the time, what they give you is a single page on their website, which is a sub page or subdomain off of their website. You do not have your own website. So let me ask you, when you go and search the most successful real estate agents in your area or anywhere, do they have their own website? Absolutely. They have their own website. A real estate agent or a realtor who is very successful, the higher end in earnings, they are, or in commissions or closings, however you want to look at it, they have their own personal website. Now, on that personal website, you're going to have a nice gallery, you're going to have an about me, all that to look professional. Now, if somebody wants to sell a $500,000 million or up listing, are they going to go with the real estate agent that has their own personal website, that has a nice professional looking website? Or another real estate agent that doesn't? Obviously, without really knowing who the difference is between the two, and that's all they see, obviously they're going to go with that. A business card with a personal website listed is going to go further. Now, on that Lander, going back to the Lander, so on your web page that is personally yours, and another good part about having your own personal website is that you can put an area and target an area in your website, so that way you and also you can create a Google My Business, which also targets an area which the algorithm for Google will actually, anybody that searches real estate agent near me, Google will give you a pin drop to wherever you verify your address to be, and anywhere, and it depends on a few different factors, but without going into so many details, it's going to be somewhere around, again, it depends on what area you're in, but let's just say about 5 miles. Anybody in that 5-mile radius is going to see you as a result, and that is completely for free if you set that up. So again, there's a lot of benefits to having your own website. And a lot of real estate agents will say, well, having a personal website is too much money. But there are changes. You no longer have to code a complete website. There are different softwares that have a lot of the coding, and that's where I take advantage of this. And at LGM Marketing Group, we're able to build a website for a fraction of the cost, because it takes us a fraction of the work. And it's still a personal website, it's still a personal domain. Everything is exactly the same. It's just the coding on the back end. A lot of it is on a template that's already used for other real estate agents. It's just obviously the information on the back end is going to be a little bit different. But again, the large majority of the coding is already done. So that's why I can do this, or we can do this. So this is why on this Lander, when people go and see your ad, and again, not only does your brand show a sense of professionalism when you have that, but you can take advantage, even if you don't want to at the moment, but at least you have that option. You can take advantage of an ad, run it on Instagram or whatever your preferences on whatever social media platform, and then you drive the traffic from the ad to your Lander, which is a nice video sales letter is probably what I notice what converts the best for real estate agents. And you just run that nice little packaged Lander, nice little video. You can have a listing, the listing that you're advertising on your ad, and then you have people click through, and then or have your contact information right there on the ad. I'm sorry, on your lander. And then on the lander, you can also have a comment box, a message box, and that message will be directly emailed to you. So a person who lands on your lander, you make it really easy. They just have to put in their name, type in a message. It's directly emailed to you. And oh yeah, and that's right. And there's a field for their email. They'll punch in their email. And that's it. The rest is history. If they want, they can also give you their phone number. And you have contact information without them even having to leave the lander. It doesn't get easier than that. They do not have to go open up their email box to send you an email. So that's how that all flows. That's what makes this so powerful. The fact that the website shows a sense of professionalism. It shows that, hey, you know what you're doing, you're trustworthy, you have your own website, where a lot of other real estate agents do not. Now, if I know if I'm going to go sell or buy a high-end deal, luxury home, I'm going to go with a real estate agent that has a website, personal website. And again, for a fraction of the cost, the fraction of the investment that you have to make, it can be yours. So I just wanted to make that. I hope this wasn't information overload, but this is an essential. Even if you don't get a website, this is essential. You need to know the ins and outs of marketing and as a real estate agent, because all the broker markets for me. Oh yeah, the broker gives me a website. Really pay attention to that. Do they give you your own personal website? If they do, by all means, that's fantastic. Do they manage your marketing, or are they managing their own marketing and they're distributing the leads to all the members within the firm, right? Brokers are typically going to do that. You got to do a little bit something to get ahead. Do you want to be the same as everyone else? Or do you want to be ahead? Do you want to get those luxury listings? Okay, and then I'm going to say one last thing. I'm sorry that this was meant to be a 2-minute video, but it's just so much information. It's so hard to do this all in a 2-minute video. Okay, last thing I'm going to say is, why is it that real estate agents have a hard time talking to other real estate agents who have high-end listings and say, hey, I noticed that you have this listing for $800,000 or $1.2 million. Is it okay if I go and take a video of it and I'm going to put it on my website? Or putting it on your YouTube channel. That's another thing, completely for free. You can create a YouTube channel, videotape every single listing of yours, and post it free. Excuse me. So that's what I'm recommending. Do that on your YouTube channel, and then reach out to real estate agents that have nice listings. They have the opportunity for free marketing. You're going to go an opportunity to get a sale. Why would they say no? Obviously, you would have to do this only to listings that are not occupied, but that's fine. Find listings that are not occupied, that are higher end. And now when somebody goes in and types in luxury listing agent in whatever town, and if you have, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 YouTube videos titled that, luxury listing 1.2 million in wherever, and you show up on, and this is, remember, Google and YouTube are the same company, and then you show up on the bottom ticker and they see, oh, let me click on this Orlando listing, and they see you, and on your YouTube video in the description you put down your contact information. It's free. This is free. I don't understand, and I've said this to so many real estate agents, and very few of them take action. And the ones that take action, they put in the work, because it's not going to be, oh, you make 2-3 videos and all of a sudden you're going to be a millionaire. No, the ones that go and put in the work, put in 30, 40, 50 different videos, and with time it sounds insurmountable, but yeah, it starts. You do 1, 2, 3, and within a few months you can get that done. You're already doing the work. Are you tired of, it's so funny, tired of for sale by owners calling them, oh, for sale by, I know that's not the move. Give me a call, give us a call. we'll talk to further on creating a website for you, so that way you can increase your brand and your commissions and listings and closings.